Guys, I don't know how to say this. I made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. And I don't expect you to forgive me for it. I'm simply here to apologize. I didn't film anything for Predator Bike Part 3. Alright, so let's start from the beginning. I got the right size square tubing that matches this. So it looks a lot better than the other giant piece of crap I had on before. And so I cut that, angled it down, and I took this, and instead of having this weird like curvy thing, I just took a couple of pipes and extended it out because I'd already scuffed the metal so badly. By the way, this isn't finished. This is just, I was testing it. So I'm going to finish welding up all these eventually. I also raised up the engine with like these, I think 1.25 inch, or maybe it's, I don't know. Let's just say 1.25 inch square tubes. And then I bolted down the engine on. And so it's pretty solid. And then I got this torque converter, which thanks to the sponsor of this video, my dad, he paid for it, which is super epic. Shout out to him. So I also made this exhaust pipe out of some bike handlebars, because that's what I had laying around, and it had pre-bent stuff, and I didn't want to bend anything, and it turned out alright. I think it looks fairly okay. It wasn't this rusty, but got so hot that it just kind of rusted away. I'll paint that later eventually. Now to the problematic stuff. So I didn't want the chain rubbing on the swing arm, so I made this weird setup where it has like these rollers. It had two, but the other one like melted away. It got so rubbed away. And so this chain would roll along that. But this material I made out of is so thin, like I can bend it with my finger a little bit. So I added these supports, but by then it was too late and it was already bent out of shape. So I'll have to cut that off. This is the second problem. So on most dirt bikes, I think, they have these things. And they have bolts that go on them and a little plate right here. And so it can hold the wheel back and you slide it back and forth to adjust chain tension. But on this, they cut it down for some reason. And the only reason you can see it is because I slid this all the way back. But normally it was at the front. And if you look, there's like barely any room. Like that's where the threads end right there. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make a plate kind of like this. But maybe probably have to make it dip inwards because of this thing is so cut down. And then that'll keep the wheel from sliding forward slowly, which also made the chain fall off during the test video. So once I got those two things fixed, it should work. Also, I ordered this chain tensioner off Wish. Don't do it. It kind of sucks. It took like 2 months to get here. And this bolt kept coming undone and kept unscrewing itself from the vibrations. So I'll either just remove this entirely or I'll just tighten this down really good with some Loctite. And that should fix that. But I might not even need that if this gets fixed and if this gets fixed. So yeah, sorry I didn't show any frame modification if you guys wanted that. Oh, also, the gas tank. I made this. I have a video on it. I don't know if it'll be up by the time I upload this. It's not finished yet. I still have to film me putting a clear coat on this. But it's basically done. So you'll see that either before this or after this. I'm not sure. Just depends whichever one finishes first. So maybe this one. Anyways, let's go make the bracket and get it fitted. Well, here it is, you guys. I could have ground down this side a little bit more, but I kind of like the weld because it's not that bad. So now it just comes on this and just clicks on nice and good. Even matches the ugly swing arm, so that's pretty epic. But another thing on this is, where is it? Oh, here it is. It's all mushroomed out. So I have to grind that down, otherwise I'm not going to be able to bolt something. So let's do that. Alright, well, that's about as good as I could get it. The threads are a little bit messed up. So on this side, it looks pretty good as well. So now we can move over to this piece of crap that I made. So let's start by just cutting this all off. This is disgusting. So, I'm an idiot, and this is why I make videos, so you guys don't make the stupid mistakes that I did. And I built this frame way too low, because of the other engine, the sprocket would line up, because it went like this, the other frame, so then this one just like that. So I added these spacers, but they're not enough, because this should be aligned up here, so the chain is up here and just goes parallel alongside the swing arm, but it don't. Because if it goes up and then goes down, and that's not good because it rubs on the swing arm. So I gotta fix that. So what I'm gonna have to do is just add another square tubing piece going up, or I could just restart the whole frame, but I don't feel like doing that, so I'm just gonna add another piece of square tubing. engine's welded on, and if you look in there, it looks pretty good. It's kind of close to the swing arm still, but that's gonna be fine because of it's always kind of slack right there whenever you're throttling. So it's better than it was before because it was actually touching it. So this should be fine because it was bearable before. This is perfect. So now I'm gonna go test it, make sure it's all good, and then I think that's it. Let's go. That's the end of part 3. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Part 4, I'm going to be painting this. So leave a comment, tell me what you think I should paint it, because I'm thinking of like just painting it black and maybe the frame like a textured black or maybe gray. Um, Also we hit 100 subscribers. Leave a comment, tell me what you think I should do for my 100 subscriber special. I was thinking maybe I do like a shop tour and I show all my projects that I have that are just laying around, all my stuff. Or if you guys got another idea, let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next one, I guess. Goodbye.